And we're
Hey
live.
everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the show that has all the answers for you. Welcome to Nothing But Answers.
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 Hey Lee Little, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Brenda, is that Brenda? What's
Brenda.
going on?
Hey. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. And Darrell, what's going on? I
What's
know.
goody? Hey, nothing much. Just out here in these streets before this ball drop, trying to drop these balls.
See, hey, enjoy it. Enjoy it. What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, so it's so what is it? New Year's Eve, and we decided to check in with you guys real quick. Um, how was everybody's day so far?
Pretty good. The rain caught me off guard.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the weather caught me
Yeah,
off guard, being dang near 50 degrees.
and
Yeah.
then just torrential downpour for about a good hour.
Right,
And see,
out of
that's
nowhere.
working from home. I can work on the patio too. So I was
Okay,
on the patio for a
nice.
little.
Th- Nice. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. And Lynn, what were you doing today?
Working. Barely working. Just waiting for time to pass.
Right, like
Mm.
a mini Rihanna over here.
That's all I do.
Right.
Work.
Well, you just work. The rest of the work you don't do. we can't we can't give you all the works because you don't really work like that.
Listen, Ronnie says, "Hey,
Hey, what's up, Ronnie?
Hey Ronnie, happy almost New Year's to you.
Right.
Um,
Anybody? Y'all going into New Year's with resolutions or any of that stuff like that?
I would say not really. Um, I do like using the New Year's as a benchmark to say, all right, I'm checking whatever I did up to this point, and I will check it again in 3 months using this as a barometer.
Yeah,
I mean, as a point of reference for me. But I really don't have any New Year's resolutions.
got you. Yeah, I agree. I do about the same thing. So I wanted to get back down to at least 200. I was 230, 232. I'm
Okay.
at 225. I'm at 225 now.
Okay.
And that's been in the last week and a half. So I got back to working out,
Great.
eating
Okay.
better. So
How about you, Brenda?
What's the question? Oh, do
Wow.
I have any New Year's resolutions? So,
wow, let's
Wow.
see. You're going into the New Year's like that, huh?
wait a minute. What are we saying?
Same old Brenda.
So, yes, there is no starting and stopping. It's a continuation from 24 on into 25. So
Right.
no, I don't have any. I don't have any new resolutions per se, but just finishing what I started in 2024.
Right.
Mm,
So build upon. What about you, Lee Little?
um, nothing. Well, I do have a few new things that I want to step out of my comfort zone on.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but also just continuing from where we left off because I
Right.
feel like I haven't accomplished the goals that I wanted to as of yet.
Okay. Okay.
But we're doing well.
Right. Everybody just build, and I do think, as always, every year should be health. Should be something that we're all checking in on. Trying to get better with. Like Vaughn said, trying to lose a couple pounds, whatever, to eat a little better. I think we all need to, make sure we're taking care of ourselves that way. So,
indeed. You see, I
got it.
started off. I started off new. I signed in on the phone. Usually I don't do this.
Look at
See?
that. Starting new
I'm
already.
getting there.
You know what I mean?
Already.
Outlook
Wow.
gold. What you say?
Wow.
See, look,
Don't
that's what I'm
stop.
talking about. It's a safe space. You do not discredit anybody's progress, whether it be good or
I didn't discredit anything. I said wow.
yeah, we know what that wow meant. That wasn't a wow of
Petty.
encouragement. That was
Right.
definitely not a wow of encouragement.
That was not.
I
That was
see
shady.
some people bring the same pettiness into the new year that they had the old year.
It's
Well,
not the new
this
year
is
yet,
true.
okay? It's still
Sometimes-
2024.
Right. It's still 2024, and sometimes you got to just be yourself.
How about we start trying to be somebody a little better than we were last year?
You know what? How about you leave Leanne alone? This
Well,
matter what you say,
Leanne
Leanne.
started it with the
If you
pettiness.
stay up, he says down.
Exactly.
Leanne started with the
Brenda,
pettiness.
you see
Vaughn
how
was
bad-
sitting here being vulnerable, and
Right.
we got the wow. Okay, petty.
Let's talk about since we're talking about New Year's resolutions. Let's talk about what you all are going to do different in terms of relationships,
Oh,
particularly
oh.
relationships with your
Co-host with our
co-panelists.
with our
Why
co-host.
don't you be subtle, Brenda?
Say it again.
Why don't you be subtle about it? Sheesh.
Look, we do not have time to waste. We have to get to it.
Hey, 2025. I'm holding everybody to the fire. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hold people to the fire. Okay, so when they say wow, we're going to call it out for what it is.
Yeah. Please explain your wow. Is that a wow with the exclamation? Is that a
You know,
wow?
don't even worry about it.
Look at that. It looked went from petty
Look,
to pettier.
Yeah, it's just, is there no bounds?
Well,
Is there no bounds?
well, I have to ask, what were you fishing for when you told us, "Oh, look at me"?
Wow, that's what he did?
Is that what I did?
Wow. What he was doing, he was actually being on topic. He was saying, like, listen, I'm doing something new for the New Year's already, which is the topic we were talking about. Now,
is that what he said?
Now, yes. Now
Wow.
we see the petty people on the phone. The petty
Thanks.
people.
Thanks for the clarification. See,
Hey,
you weren't
fellas,
as clear as you thought you were.
This is why
And
men
so-
aren't vulnerable. This is why
That's
men
a
don't be
note to
vulnerable.
self.
This is why men are not vulnerable.
Let's be a little more clear.
This is wow.
How
Being
clear?
vulnerable. How much more clear can he be? Wow. Now I'm giving you the wow. And I mean it like wow.
You know what? Lee, look at
Insane.
you. Oh
So,
my.
let's talk about relationship goals, how we're going to communicate a little more clearly so that we're not so easily offended.
Right. No, we should talk about how people should not try to gaslight us and make it somebody else when it's really them. Let's talk about listening in a relationship clearly.
The gaslighter himself.
And there's no gas over here. I'm just
Mr.
seeing
Torch.
what happens.
Mr. Torchlighter himself.
Wow. That's
There you go.
another task that I see people do. They'll try to reverse the statements. And now I'm the gaslighter when I point out their gaslighting ability. Wow.
My daughter just completely set my pit bull off. Hold on, it sounds like World War III. Look,
Wow.
to be 20 running around on New Year's Eve. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
this is what I
pit bulls off. I don't know who set Pit's bulls off. They
pissed my pit bull off, right?
Yeah, I don't know who does that.
My daughter.
No, he's talking about pit bull. Period.
Yeah. Like that's usually not a thing we should be doing. Now, as far as relationships in 2025, what are we changing?
Yes.
What are we changing in 2025?
We're changing how we talk to people, right, Leanne?
Yeah, you guys should. Good. I'm glad you guys are changing how you talk to people.
because the way you've been talking this whole time has not been good. So I'm glad you see the error in your ways and decide to change. So
And we're also tolerating less
Bullish.
shenanigans.
well, I would say that well, you know what is bullish, because sometimes people could call being held to any type of accountability bullish.
There is no, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, let me pull out the dictionary so we can start giving definitions here.
Oh, somebody
Yeah,
wants
let's
to
get it.
join the panel again.
who?
Vaughn.
Did y'all want to see? Did y'all want to see my dog tear apart two
Wow.
people? You wanna do that?
Wow. Leanne is on one today, I see.
You see, look, you see, right? You see, I had to take my beard off, and just to stand in opposition to her.
Yeah,
I had to cut the beard off to let her know I'm not playing with her in 2025.
yeah,
You don't get nothing.
yeah.
She gets nothing. Girl, where you at?
Oh, no, man, really. No, I'm not even going.
Let me find out he at a party.
You about to act up?
Oh, he's
Look at that.
definitely at a party with the
What y'all
grand
talking about? What y'all talking about here? We're talking about your sweater right now. All right. That's how they doing it today. That's how they doing it today.
Right.
Yes, we're here.
party.
Views up.
Oh.
Let's get the views up.
You got Shorty. You got Shorty ready. You got.
Let's get the
You got
views up.
Shorty ready.
Let's get the views up. Got the young scrappers over here. I'm
Yo.
not gonna do it. She's going in over there.
Yeah, come on.
There's a whole party going on.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, sometimes you gotta pop in and pop out and show them. So what are we gonna do different? You know what I mean? We got
Be
all
focused.
sides. We got all
Be
kinds of kids.
focused.
Yeah, I'm
Big
focused.
kids,
Look,
little
you see the
kids,
glasses
all
on, right?
sides over here playing. What you say?
Be focused.
I'm focused, man. I'm focused. Your friends are outside with me. So,
Man, Lee, I thought we was cool, Lee. You know what? I understand now. Understand.
No, who was the one? Who
It's
was the one?
WWF. It's
Hey, no.
WW. It's
I was
Mm-mm.
chilling. I was leaving you alone. We were cool.
what
And
I
then
said.
you jumped out of the window and said you cut off your beard in protest against me.
Cause you be
No.
you be
Nobody
beefing
asked
with
you.
me every
Nobody
week.
asked you that.
Every
Vaughn,
week
don't
you
fall
be
for
beefing.
that.
Nobody asked you
Don't fall
that.
for that, Vaughn.
You trying to set me up?
Yeah, you said that way after Vaughn
Way
just said
after.
that about the beard. You were already on his heel.
No, he said it last week.
Uh,
Pay attention.
oh, so you're saying you're petty and you've been holding it since last
You
week?
been holding it since. Okay, got you.
Once
Got
again,
you.
that's
So
you.
what she's
That's
saying
you.
is she was present last week.
Mm-hmm.
She was fully present.
Right.
You wasn't even there. You wasn't even there. You wasn't there.
You know what? You go watch how you talk to me, Vaughn.
Oh,
Look at
talk
him. Look
to
at him.
nice.
Look at him.
Let's
Nice.
so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. If she was so-called present last week and there was an issue, why didn't she bring said issue up last week?
I did.
Instead, see, now she's cutting me off. Instead, what she did
Doesn't
was
matter.
she again, typical woman, can't. I just want to get my statement out. Instead, what she did was she held a grudge and brought it up this week in a snarky way. She didn't even bring it out in a way.
What are we
She
talking
didn't
about?
she didn't even bring it out in a way that they can have a mature conversation about it. She came in a snarky, defensive way and attacked Vaughn from the beginning of the show.
But I brought it up last week. What are we talking about?
So let me
Well, if
ask
you brought it up
you.
last wait. I'm sorry. I gotta if you brought it up last week, why are you back at it again this week?
Because I can.
There
That's
you go. So
That's
we go
right.
back to the thank you.
That's right.
We have a breakthrough.
We have a breakthrough.
Women are petty Bettys.
Yeah.
Perhaps,
This is why
perhaps
That's right.
it wasn't a safe space last week for her to say it.
She called me the.
Oh,
She called me the op. You remember that, Daryl? She was like, he the op.
right. Very
He don't
interesting.
remember it. He don't remember it.
I do remember it.
You
Not only do I
don't.
remember it, I'm going to go a step further. And you said it wasn't a safe space last week. So we don't know when it is not a safe space around you guys. It's really on your time.
It's a
So there's no
landmine.
way that, right. So you don't know how to operate. Men, this is why we have a problem in relationships. You don't know how to operate in a relationship because the goalpost is moved all the time.
All the time. And
No, it's
traps.
not.
And
No,
it's a
it's
bunch
not.
of traps. Y'all
It's-
running around dropping
It's very
grenades.
clear.
Right, right.
It's very clear. Don't be talking spicy to us, like, because that's not what you want to do.
Men don't talk spicy. We don't talk.
Oh,
And
but you do.
We don't have time to
why-
be on that level.
Right. I mean, you guys really are gaslighters to the next level. And I to the next level, like to a level of, wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let Leanne count us back in. Count us in. 5, 4. Let's do this over. 3, 2. Now that somebody's out of the dark. 1. We're live.
We're here. We're live now. We're back to gaslighting 101.
Yes,
Women,
I don't want
gaslighting.
peace. I want problems always.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh,
Leanne,
God.
please continue
Yes,
to tell us why.
let's go.
Yes, please keep it up. And I'm all for it. I understand totally. And this is why men have so much trouble in relationships. We try to be there. We try to be empathetic.
Vulnerable,
we try
transparent.
we try to be present. We try to be present, but we see now being present doesn't work because people are bringing up the past, i.e., last week, and starting things. Right?
Mhm.
How do we move forward, i.e., to the new year?
You just said we continuing
That is the start of it all.
progress. So we're continuing this beef from last year.
That's not
Last week?
progress.
That's not progress.
I see it as progress.
Again, this is another problem we have, men. Women see things the way they want to see them, not the way the truth is. Their truth is not the truth.
See
just
stuff
their
that's
truth.
not there. It's
Right.
not even.
And if you see things that are not there in certain areas, they may deem you as something, right? If you're in certain arenas and you're like, yo, I see things that are not there.
You're right, because in the beginning we think, okay, you might be nice, you may be cordial, you may be all these wonderful things, only
Okay.
to find out you're not.
Well, okay, so why aren't they nice? What is your barometer? How do you denote their niceness or their unniceness?
You know right from wrong. You know how to treat people. Come on.
That means he's not
Again,
compliant.
no, wait.
That means he is
People
not
are-
compliant.
People are not a monolith. So how you may want to be treated is very different than how the next person may want to treat. So again, how does he know?
Maybe want to be treated.
Go ahead, I'm listening. Say again, Leanne.
Maybe you want to be treated.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Because that's not what you said. You said something. Maybe something treated.
No. So maybe you need to learn how to listen, right? What I said.
No,
was-
maybe
what
you
I
need to
said
learn how to
was-
talk.
No. Obviously, only person to get it was you. Again, some people may want to be
Because
treated
I'll be
one way.
listening.
You don't be listening. Obviously,
Yes,
you
I
don't.
do.
'Cause
Okay,
here's
so
the
we
point.
don't want, the one thing is we do not want to be attacked.
You ain't being attacked.
Darrell.
So who's attacking who? I was just being attacked by someone who made a false statement about what I said. I just asked a simple question. I said, how does someone know how you want to be treated? And I can't get an answer, a simple answer.
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Leanne, tell him how you want to be treated.
See how she threw it off her and put it on you, Leanne. Very interesting. There's even
Put some
division
respect
amongst
on my
women.
name.
So yes. Did you hear what she said? Respect. We want to be respected.
What does that mean?
So that means
No, actually, what does respect mean? You're being too general. Women, a lot of times, are very general. I want to be loved, right? I get it. Everybody wants to be loved. What does that mean?
So I
Specifically
agree.
to you.
I agree, because oftentimes we do say those words and we assume the other person, like we have the same definition. So for
Right.
me, one thing that's huge for me, allow me to speak. You know, I want to be heard. I will listen to you, and I expect the same from you. Um, do not like I can take criticism, but not what's the word? Like I don't want
To
like
be
I'm not
belittled.
belittled. Right. I
Wait. Can we stop? Because sometimes what women do, right? They don't think you're listening to them, but they have 19 points that they're talking about. I can't remember the first point because you're talking to 19. You have to take segments and say, okay, I don't want to be. You said belittle, right? So what is that? So you say you take criticism, but the criticism has to be tailor made so that you're not upset by it.
So,
Right.
this is what because it's not, it's how you say things.
Mhm.
Exactly. So you can say, you can correct me, but not belittle me at the same time.
So I can correct you.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
I can correct you, but I can't offend you with my correction.
Yes.
But
How is
isn't
that
sometimes
correct?
correction offensive, right?
That makes absolutely no sense.
Why doesn't it?
Because if I correct you about something,
Okay, well, let me use my language. You can say that without being hurtful. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
But you
Okay.
know what?
Because you know what? You can nicely give me a hard truth, but you don't have to put me down in the process. That's what I'm saying.
So I think that means you have to learn that person and what their level is, right?
I'm
Because
here to
sometimes
teach you. I'm here to
some
teach you.
well, that's the problem. If you're wrong and I'm telling you you're wrong, you're telling me how to tell you that you're wrong. That's acceptable. You can't teach me anything because you're already wrong. But my thing would be more of really some people are more sensitive than not. Some people can take a straightforward like, oh, that's not how that should be done. Maybe you should do it this way. Some people need to be kind of more, but some people can't.
Okay.
Some people cannot take that. So you do have to learn your partners how they like to be spoken to, and then when they tell you, listen.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you can't just say, well, I didn't mean it to be rude, or I didn't mean to hurt your feelings when I said it that way. That's just how I talk.
wait,
Well, then that right there is a problem to me. That's how I talk. Well, if the way you talk offends me, and I'm telling you it offends me, and you don't want to try to change that, then I'm gonna change.
That's the problem.
I'm gonna change. Well, it's not a problem, Brenda, because I'm gonna change who's in front of me. See, it's really easy. It's really easy to solve these things,
You gonna change? Okay.
right? The
I'm gonna
problem
change
is,
who's in front of me.
yeah, I'm gonna change who's in front of me. I mean, you're not gonna be there anymore. If
Oh,
someone,
really?
absolutely. See, that's the problem. Sometimes we keep giving this person a chance to offend
Have a
us.
nice life.
Huh?
Have a nice life. You will change the person that's in front of you. Then
Yes,
have a nice
I will.
life, buddy.
I will, because obviously you're not the one for me. That is, it's no sweat off my back, right? And with there being more women than men in the world, I'm gonna be okay. I can guarantee it. I'm gonna be okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Good luck for you. Good luck to your next victim. Okay.
Hey, listen, whatever. We'll be happy, and you'll be watching us on Facebook while you're by yourself. Okay?
So
It's
24.
sliding the DM every now and then.
24
Right.
is doing something really crazy to people. I'm telling you.
What is it doing? Tell us what is it doing.
It has you and Vaughn crazy.
No. See, again, there's nothing we're saying that's not true. Again, the numbers suggest that we will be fine. The sheer numbers will be fine.
You know what,
Right.
Dad?
And so will we.
You know what?
Oh, okay. Hey, I
Dad.
mean, you guys make yourself fine with finding, like, you guys start playing badminton and stuff like that. You go do other things. You'll be fine. Go ahead,
You
Vaughn.
know,
What you gonna
you
say?
know what? Monk season is over. Since y'all want to start, I'm coming back outside. I'm
Okay, there you
outside.
go.
Since y'all, don't worry about me. It's cool. I will see y'all in 2025. Please get a notebook and pen. Grab a Kodak. Take pictures. This gonna be fun. Cause y'all play some.
That's for that.
OMG, what's going on here, Leanne? Help us out.
Leanne can't help us out either.
She can't. She can't. She over there setting traps with bearded dudes. She ain't doing that. She got her menagerie of bearded dudes in the basement.
They're more fun, right, Leanne?
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm going my beard back too. Yep. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starving. I have not eaten.
That's fine. Get your thing.
Oh, that's why he's talking like that.
He's hungry. That's why he's telling the truth. The truth. The truth is the truth.
Angry.
She said I'm hungry. That's a good one. That's a good one.
What? So 2025. What are?
There will be a show. You are all invited.
What? Yeah, in 2025, are people willing to try new things? Is the question.
I'm gonna try a few.
It's 2025, the season of trying new questions. No problem. You all good. You know what I mean? So I was watching the show the other day, and they were saying that they want to bring other people into the bedroom.
Got that one.
And it was a very interesting question. Some relationships, they said they're cool with that.
I'm not bringing no other guy into no bedroom.
Well, that would just be, I think that's a sin. Like bringing another guy in the bedroom. I think that was in the Bible. Like, don't bring another guy.
Don't bring another guy in. It's always at the bottom on the left hand side.
Yeah, I know. But would anybody ever even say you had a partner and they were like, look, I'm into this. Would anybody ever even consider anything like that? Is that a conversation?
Absolutely not.
So they can't even have the conversation.
No.
So, there you go, fellas. We can't be honest with women. We can't talk to them. There you go. Leanne.
Get you 3 or 4, maybe a little more.
You can say how you feel.
So again, yeah, why can't somebody tell you how they feel, Brenda? What's the problem with that?
I don't want to hear it.
So, fellas,
I do not want to hear it.
Know that if you're in a relationship with Brenda, fellas, you cannot have an honest conversation with her about certain things. So you can't be 100 with her. So you're coming into a relationship.
But not 100.
So you're coming to a relationship that's not open and honest. You can't be open and honest with Brenda. Okay, fellas. Just know you can't tell Brenda anything. You gotta watch what you say to her because you could offend her.
You know what? You can say whatever you want. He can say that's what he wants. But
somebody sleep.
He's not. You can say whatever you want to say. I can't stop you from saying it, but I'm just saying that's going nowhere.
Right. Because Brenda's not open to listening. Now, this one person, I never heard this before.
I would hear him out, but I'm saying I'm not agreeing to that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fair. And then I seen they said that they did a FaceTime threesome where they all were on FaceTime.
Oh.
Okay. They don't. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So virtually.
Yeah. So I guess the one couple said they do it because they're a long distance relationship.
Okay.
So, and the guy said he's into looking at women anyway. So he and his girl would invite another girl, and they would all be on camera.
Okay.
Interesting.
Could that be something that people entertain if they're like, look, this is the compromise. This is a compromise. Would that be something you think would be something that you could be like, all right, well, maybe if they're not doing that, would that be a compromise, you think?
No,
Okay.
it's not for me.
Right.
Not
How about
into
you,
it.
Brenda? You?
Not into it. No, thank you.
Okay. Yvonne?
I've done some things. Next
So
question.
the other question was, if your mate, if the person you're with, your husband, boyfriend, whatever, long-term boyfriend, girlfriend, asked you to send them pictures of body parts or things of that nature, would you do it?
Again, no,
Really? Not for your mate?
no.
Okay, so Leanne will not meet your needs, guys. Just let you know if you're with
Yeah.
her.
You
She
better
may,
know it. You better
she,
know it.
she may or may not meet your needs. Okay, cool. And you, Brenda, you neither?
Absolutely not.
Right. So
Brenda either.
these two women will not be there for you, fellas. Just put it out there.
Just
Yeah, because I don't trust it.
I know, as long as you know it. As long as you know it.
So why wouldn't you trust it if this is your mate?
Yeah, I just don't trust you that much.
Ooh.
So don't ever be with Leanne because she doesn't trust you. I'm just putting it out there. She might love you but never trust you. That's a
There
great
you go.
relationship.
That much.
You
Why-
can physically be
why
with
would you-
somebody you don't trust as a woman. You can
Oh
physically
wow.
be with somebody you don't trust.
Well, yes, Vaughn. Yes, I think you can sleep with someone you don't trust. I do believe that.
No,
Yes.
no, not that. I do, but I mean, I get it. I'm just saying.
But a relationship,
Right.
yeah, the relationship and stuff. You can be in a relationship with someone you don't trust 100%.
Right.
Yes.
There we go. That's why relationships are working out so well today, fellas. Brenda, how
Get
about
it
you?
done.
Would you for your for your with your partner, if they asked you for like your husband or somebody, they wanted pictures of you, they were like, hey, can you send me a picture? Would you said no to that as well?
I would say no.
Gotcha. This is why, fellas, we
And
don't,
let me say why. So,
Okay.
so here's the thing.
because you don't want them to be happy. You don't want them to be happy. Go ahead, Shaq, finish.
Listen, if those pictures make you happy, something's wrong with you. But no, no.
Wow. Are you king
Wow.
shaming? Vaughn, did you hear that?
I heard that.
Wow.
Like
I'm
old
sorry.
dudes. Wow.
What?
Wow.
I'm
Wow,
sorry.
Brenda.
Like that's how shallow you are. That those pictures
Wow.
make you
She
happy.
doubled down on it.
Shallow.
Brenda, let's
Isn't there
before-
more
let
to
me-
life?
let me-
Isn't there more to happiness than
Damn.
pictures of body parts? But here's the thing: in all seriousness, it's just too risky. Like for somebody else to see that, for somebody else to get their hands on it, and that's just
Wow.
unnecessary.
Right. Anyway, this is why men they can't come to their wives for their needs and wants. Wow, this is why. Because what they said was, and
I feel attacked.
you should. With a lot of men, and I can't speak for women on the show, they were saying men, a lot of men are big on porn, right? And the one guy was like, well, I'd rather see my girl and do things to her picture than someone else's. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And that, if he puts it in that light. So, and I don't watch porn or anything. It's not my thing. So I don't know that, nor would I ever ask for a picture because I don't. But if your person needed that, like now the question they asked the guy the same thing.
So what about you?
Right. So
Will
if my
you send
partner
pictures?
needed it, yes. Even though I don't like doing it, I never did. It's not my thing. If I'm with you and you're saying, look, babe, I like this. I like to look at you. Whatever. Okay. Because it's not about me sometimes. Sometimes I gotta do things for her. If I'm all about me, what's the point? If she's coming to me saying, look, hey babe, this is what I need when you're not around, or I like looking at you. Oh, that's cool. I would do it for you. I wouldn't normally do it. Never did it before, but I would do it for you. And again, I think we'd have to be on a certain level. This ain't somebody I knew for a couple months. You feel me?
Right. This is somebody you know how
Like I
she
said,
behaves when she's angry.
you're married or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to, yes. If I can't trust you, if I'm worried about you doing things like that, then why am I with you? I don't think we need to be together.
Right.
At that day, I would know that we don't need to be together.
Exactly.
I would hope that before you send pictures, like you've been with this person long enough to know, how they react when you do something they don't appreciate.
Brenda, you can't know that because people get divorced all the time, right? Who you thought was your friend. So I can't live in fear of this, that, or the next.
I'm not saying live in fear. I'm just saying what you were saying, how, okay, you have to know that person, right?
Right. Like I said, if I'm married to you, I know you.
Right.
If I'm married to you, I know you. Because I can't be married to you and not know you. Right? So if that's my wife and she's like, hey,
Okay.
all day. All day.
Okay.
Or if we have, or whatever our arrangement is, if we have a long time commitment and, well, yeah, she's my wife, whatever you call your wife, yes. Not my wifey, my wife.
Okay. Only for your wife, you'll do it.
Yes, or somebody if we're really serious, like sometimes I don't know if a paper wedding is what I want, so I don't know if that designates whatever designates, but we might have a commitment to ourselves and whatever. Then yes.
Okay. What about you, Vaughn?
Would I send a picture to my wife? Yeah.
Question would be, why would he not? That's the question.
And that's exactly why would I not?
Right.
Well, you
Yeah,
didn't ask,
you want to take a picture?
you didn't ask if we would send it to our husbands.
Yes, we did.
Is
I
that
said your husband.
In a relationship.
Yes.
Oh shoot! I hope that was.
Dang.
I hope that was a fire.
Firework.
I'm not shooting. Right? You heard that, right?
Yeah, I did hear it.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting that women are saying they're we won't do this and we won't do that.
But realistically, okay, if pictures of you got leaked, it wouldn't be a big deal. But if
No, it would be.
pictures
It
of
would be.
women
It would be.
it
It's
would
no.
be a bigger
It's
deal.
no different. It's no different. No different. Pictures getting leaked.
That's not true.
I know it's true. I do know it's true. Pictures getting leaked of anybody are a big deal.
No.
Yes. In your mind, you think it is. That's in your mind because it's you. But it's no different. Man or woman, pictures leaked naked are going to be all over the place.
Right.
Joe Budden's pictures are going out all over the internet right now because he was sleepwalking and he got caught on somebody's ring camera. And they're all going crazy about it. If anybody naked out in pictures are going to be
Crazy. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but
And again,
your
ain't no
your
but.
response to him
What?
is going to be different than your response to a woman.
What is my
Why?
response going to be? Tell me my response is that you know, please.
You tell me. 'Cause
No,
you
you said you know.
girl.
You said you know. Tell me the response.
Brenda just like to start fights, bro.
No. Again,
What are we doing
this
at 25? We're
this
no peace.
this is, I think this is the delusional.
we bring
delusional-
all problems to 2024.
This is that outlook they have that is
Amen.
almost
You know,
delusional.
man can do no wrong. You all can do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to women, like if I have too many men, I'm a hoe. But if you have too many women, what are you?
Well, that's again, we're talking about different than pictures. Pictures are different than that.
Same thing. If you start,
It's not the same. It's not the same thing.
if you
That's
see
not
my
the same
pictures
thing.
plastered all over the place, what are you gonna say, Darrell?
Okay,
Your
you're
pictures are
right.
plastered all over the place. I don't.
Yeah.
Again, you having 100 dudes and you having some naked pictures are very different.
Okay, so you're gonna see
It's
my
very-
naked pictures and what? Nothing.
I see your naked pictures that might get chubbed up a little bit, but
That's about
that's
it.
it. Again, it's not like your naked pictures are out there saying like you're taking them for everybody. These are pictures that you took for a mate. Actually, I've seen this happen when people do res porn and they release it for like a star.
Yep.
And the guy released the picture and they be like, "Oh, she did it for her man. He's wrong for releasing the pictures."
And the dudes be on his heels like, why would
Right.
you do that?
Why would you do that?
Oh, okay.
It
You're
depends
proud.
on the pictures. Like if you're just out there at a porn where you got gangbang and your pictures got out, is a lot different than your pictures just being released. by somebody who's mad.
You can understand our apprehension about like something like that being legal.
No, I can't. Because again, you're saying that you don't fully commit to somebody because you always had some reservations and you're worried about things outside the relationship.
You know what?
You never know what another person is capable of doing. Come on now.
You brought up something, Darryl. You brought up something, Darryl. I had a girl like that. We were on a chat like this, and her friends were talking to her, and she said she's in the even though she's in a relationship, she's always ready. Like, kind of got one foot out because she's always ready to go. And her friends was like, "Well, how are y'all ever going to really be in something?" Like, to what Brenda just said. Like, you say you don't really know somebody, or you're always ready to break out. So you don't trust nobody.
Why did I say I was ready to break out?
Right. If you don't trust me, you trust me enough to turn you into a human pretzel, but you don't trust me with a picture. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right. It shows women are non-committal. They cannot commit to you.
You all don't listen.
No, we listen regularly.
Oh, yes, we do.
It wasn't solely about like you.
Sisters, I know y'all language.
You could do with the picture.
Let me get some gas with this light.
Yeah.
You need to
Tia Rogers.
Get off the gas. Listen, anybody can pick up your phone and do things. Yeah.
So if Brenda, if somebody picked your phone up, sorry to cut you off. You're worried about them looking at pictures and not worried about them going to your Cash App or going to other things that are more important than your pictures. Please don't. You're overvaluing these pictures.
All right. Be safe. You're mixing apples and oranges.
Tia Rogers.
We've heard too many stories. People get mad and publicize your pictures. Other people have looked through your phone and have seen your pictures. Come on, we've heard this before, and that's.
I'm gonna let you know. No, I don't know. We heard.
Tia Rogers says Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Tia. So here we go again, people. No one really cares about your pictures, to be honest. That's first thing. People act like people are checking for their pictures. They're not, for one. Two, nobody. Listen, that's what I said. If you're afraid that your pictures, then you know what? Go buy a dog, right? That's the only thing that's gonna be totally loyal to you.
Go buy a dog if you need my picture.
No, if you made it a bad thing. Your husband's like, "No, babe, I love you so much. I want to see you, even when you're not around." And you made that a bad thing. This is why they look at other people because they don't. You know what? I'm tired of her.
You know what my compromise would be? I would
Here we go. Pay attention, y'all.
Listen, y'all don't even. I got my pen in my book. I'm writing it. Go ahead.
I would do the pictures, but it would have to be in lingerie.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
And like I said, I don't understand it fully because I don't know if someone is like, if you're into porn, I guess you're visual, right? I guess you want to see things. So maybe they're using that to get off on, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know if that would be a good compromise. But I mean, for me, I don't want your pictures. I see the real thing. I don't know why I want pictures. That's just me per se. Pictures not doing anything for me, but wasting up space on my phone.
I can't.
Even it's funny because even when people send me pictures, I don't know what to say. I just go on and then they're like, "You didn't get the picture. I got it. I don't know what you want me to say." Like nice titties. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm at work. I don't know what you want me to do with this. So that's just not necessarily for me. But the guy on there was like, he's into porn and he likes seeing his wife.
Interesting. Okay.
And some said yes, some said no. It's kind of like you're saying here. Some were, worried about all these other things. But in my relationship, if you ain't just worried about me, then get on. You know what I mean? If you're worried about, well, what if? Goodbye.
What I'm hearing is we can't say no. That's what I'm hearing.
No, that's not what you're hearing. If you're living in fear,
if that's what you and your woman is into, that's great. But if that's not what we're into, that should be great. Why is that?
No, it can be. It can be. That means we're not compatible. If we can't be into the same,
Okay,
because
nobody's crying because we're not compatible.
right,
Even
and
Lee, even
that's a,
Leanne said she met in the middle somewhere. Like
right.
even Leanne met in the middle.
Oh, okay, no, I thought we meant, nude pictures. I don't have a
No,
problem.
well, listen. Even new. I think we do things in relationships sometimes that are not about us, that are strictly for our partner.
That's the relationship. That's the
That's called a
relationship.
relationship. There's things I'm doing in relationships that are strictly for you that I would not do outside of you. I would not do if I didn't know you. I wouldn't do if you didn't ask.
For example,
Every relationship, I'm saying there's things in relationship, whatever it may
give me
be,
an
whatever that
example of
person.
one. Give me one example.
Putting gas in your car. It's your car.
Yeah, but yeah.
No but.
I mean, in New Jersey,
And nothing.
I don't have a problem.
And nothing.
If
No,
we go to PA, put gas in my car.
Right, and take these pictures. So if you think you're entitled to something, you said you're entitled to me putting gas. I'm entitled to pictures. Send me those pictures.
Okay.
Mhm.
Again, and that's what if we start talking about entitlement, whole different conversation.
Well, if you say it like that, okay.
Yeah.
You putting the gas in my car? You pumping my gas? Okay.
Yeah, and you're gonna pump these pictures out.
Be like, okay, let's reach
You're gonna be a-
compromise.
You're gonna be a picture pumping factory. I'm talking about different lighting, different angles.
Whole truth.
You're crazy. Oh, y'all crazy.
Now that's something they talked about. How about porn in relationships? Vaughn, if your girl watch porn or like porn, would that be a problem for you?
She wouldn't be my girl. It would make me wonder about her.
Okay, tell me more. Why? Yeah, that's a good
Like
question.
if you watched, I would have questions like, damn. So what you really into? What you really done? Like you watching this? And
Wow.
like what type of porn we talking about? What you looking?
Vaughn has dated all nuns, I see. How about you, Brenda?
No sir.
Brenda.
No sir. No sir. That is why I said, what are we talking about?
What? How about you?
I've had a
Brenda?
nun and I've had a track star. So I know. Yeah.
How about you, Brenda? Your person was in the porn. They like porn.
Hold on. I just want to go back to something. So, okay, Vaughn, if she watches porn.
We're not on Vaughn right now.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's try that.
Wait a minute. We started out talking about inviting other people into the bedroom. So we can do that, but then we question porn.
No, he said no. He said no to that. Again, you weren't listening once again.
Did you say no to that, Vaughn?
Yes.
I thought he said I've done some things.
He said unequivocally no to have someone else in the bedroom. Unequivocally.
Did you?
Yes.
So now I'm lying, Vaughn. She don't trust me, and I'm telling you what you said.
She don't trust you, Daryl, because she don't. She don't listen. She got on her Brenda ear.
Brenda got trust issues. We think she got trust issues.
Oh man, she's sticking.
So
Okay.
how about
so
you?
the question to me is, so do I have a problem with him watching porn?
Yes.
So for me, I just want to know, like, what is it for you? Like, I have to ask, okay, what is this about for you?
So he got to break down why he like watching porn for you to be okay with it.
Not for me to be okay with it. I need to know, like, if you're watching it, I want to know what is that about?
So when you go to your friend's house for girls' night, does he have to? Well, why do you go there? Well, what are you doing? What's the point of doing it? Is that a relevant question?
You can't mix apples and oranges like that.
No, that's not. No, that's apples and apples. That's you doing something you like to do, and him questioning why you like to do it, what are you doing, and things of that nature. It's the same thing.
I can explain.
It's exactly the same thing.
It's not the same thing. We're talking
It
about
is exactly the same thing.
We're talking about a sexual relationship.
No, we're not talking about sexual relationship. You're talking about watching porn. That's something he likes to watch. You made it a sexual relationship. That's not a sexual relationship.
Category?
That's not a sexual relationship, him watching porn.
So
we're in a sexual relationship.
Right.
That is
And what's that got to do with him watching porn?
Sex, so I want to know
What does him watching
Why
porn?
can't I
have to do
ask
with you?
him? Why can't I ask why? What's his thing with porn? Why can't I
Yeah,
ask him?
you know what? Get a dog. Leanne, how about you,
I
Leanne?
can't. You know.
It's incredible.
You know what?
Leanne, how
Yeah,
about you?
yeah.
I'm
Would
on the
you?
wrong show.
I'm
Y'all.
gonna need you to pay. You need to pay attention, Leanne. How about you? Would you let your man, or if he wanted to like porn, does that bother you?
I know what you're talking about.
Does that bother you?
No, if that's what he wants to do, that's it makes him get off or feel good or whatever.
That's what's up.
Knock yourself out.
I agree.
Again, I can't think that I'm gonna be your end all the be all.
Everything. Absolutely right.
Talk about it.
And that's my thing too. If my girl wanted to do it, cool. You know what I mean? Cool. I don't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? I don't understand why somebody would have a problem with someone doing something they like to do.
Hey, Daryl, some people, I've heard some people, this is what made me ask, like what we talking about, is some people can't get aroused without it because they've watched it so much or they're
Right.
into it. That would be my only thing. Like, okay, are you cool without this? Or is this just something new?
Well, with that, my question would be is then we need to do it together. Right. If that's the only way that gets you there, hey, can I participate in this with it so we can find out how we can get this to work for both of us? Like if I can't get you there because of whatever happened before, and we might have to work through that as well, try to work through that maybe if it was trauma, whatever got you there. But I would say, hey, listen,
That's a
I'm
lot.
not again, being with somebody is a lot. So if we think that relationships are easy, then we don't buy a dog, go get a dog. A relationship we all know is very difficult. There's a lot of different there's a lot of different things that both people come in with that may not be what the other person is into or with. But if you're going to be with somebody, sometimes you have to navigate these situations. And if that's a situation, I'm not going to make you feel bad about it. I'm not trying to force you to do something. If I can, how can I get involved in this? Maybe, and then maybe that I could become what this is, or I could, it can enhance our life somehow, and that's what made needs to happen. I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, what happened? Did somebody touch you? I'm not a therapist, right? So I can't open these wounds that I can't close. What I can say is, let me try to get in this with you maybe, and then together we might get help if that's what they need. Or it may just be what they're into. People are into a lot of different things that are different than what we're into.
Might be a little kinky.
Right. They might be just different. And we don't kink shame up here. So you don't have to be shallow.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
a rule. That's a rule.
Yes, we don't. Because again, everybody's normal is different. So just because you're used to missionary and 2 other positions, that everybody else may have something used to something different. So we can't say they're wrong or right. We just say if that's what you're into, that's what you're into.
You sound like you. You
Sound
sound
like I'm into more than 2 positions. Yes.
Yes.
It sounds like
One. Sound like we grew up with.
It sounds like you're judging me right now for 3
Why?
years.
No, I didn't. No, well, I do know hit dogs holler. That's what I did hear. So
Shame me.
Whoa.
Position.
no, what we said was just because you're into 2 positions doesn't mean the rest of the world only does 2. So if it sounds if it's not in your wheelhouse,
It doesn't matter to me what the rest of the world does.
Okay.
right? But when if you're having a conversation that's really isolated to yourself,
The rest of the world.
if it's a conversation really isolated to yourself, it's a small conversation. We have to think outside of us. So I know that there's things out there that I'm not normal. Like I said, even with porn, I don't watch porn. So that would be, if someone came into my life and they were big on porn, that would be a big conversation, and it would have to be something that I would have to, if that was part of them and I love them, I would see how I would try to engage in that if that's what was needed.
So how's
It's
that
not
different
me.
from me? How's that different from me saying, I want to know what that is about for that person.
I didn't say what anything's about. I said if that's what they're into, I would have to see how I can be in it with them. I didn't ask them anything. I said, how can I be a part of what they're into? See, it's about me. It's not me questioning them about what they're doing. It's about me.
You just inserted yourself into their porn,
Right, because everything someone's a part of in my life, I want to be a part of. Just like anything else. Just like they had a basketball game, I would go watch them in the basketball. Why would I not input myself in everything they do?
If it comes up, it's something that has to be discussed. If it comes up, like, it has to be discussed.
No. You're interrogating somebody on why they're doing it. I don't need to interrogate. I said, you said, why do you do it? Why do you do it? Why did you start that? That's not what I need to hear.
That's not what you said.
What you say, Brenda?
Listen, if you introduce that to me, okay, you have to lay it out for me. Like, what is it?
I like watching porn. Would you want to watch porn with me? Yes or no?
Okay. But that's a conversation. What are you talking about?
Yes or no?
That's a conversation.
No, that's not what you said. You can play it back. You want to know how, why, and all that type of stuff.
No. I want to know, what
it does for you.
What is it?
Yeah, what do you mean? What is for me? Okay, so when you do missionary, what is that for you? Why do you only, not you as in you, but I'm saying if somebody only wants to, why do you only want to do doggy style? Obviously, they like it. They like it. I can answer the question, right? So I'm not going to interrogate you about what you want, what you like. You like what you like. I'm going to say, well, how can I fit into that if need be? Especially in Vaughn's situation where he said that this is what got that person off.
You're taking it as I'm being judgmental because I'm asking him about something. Everything in a relationship should be discussed.
No, everything doesn't have to be discussed.
Like, there is room for communication.
No.
You introduce
if you're being like I said, if I play volleyball 3 times a week, why do you play volleyball? Why do you like volleyball? That's being that's you're questioning about.
Okay, this is my thing.
That's not a conversation.
If we all know that's sex involved, and you and I have a sexual relationship. Where does that fit in? That's what I'm saying.
First of all, why do you say it's sex involved? Because he's watching sex, that's sex involved, and you want to know why he wants to watch people have sex?
I'm saying that's a sexual act, no, right?
Porn, no, that's not a sexual act. Watching porn is not a sexual act.
Porn itself.
People having sex is a sexual act. People watching it is not a sexual act.
I didn't say watching it. What you're watching is a sexual act.
Okay.
And you and I are involved in that way.
Okay, so should we watch every TV show?
What place does that have? That's what I'm saying.
Every TV show.
So I'm asking you, what place does porn have in your life and in this relationship? That's what I'm asking.
What do you mean? It's just like if you read
I can ask the question.
You can ask what you want to ask, right?
Exactly.
And I can tell you, I like watching porn.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay.
Now move on.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Now move on.
But that doesn't mean, I'm going to accept it or not accept it. Like,
no, you don't have to accept anything because I'm not going to accept being interrogated about things I like to do. So I'm like, okay, you might as well go ahead on if you want to have questions about.
You hear this, Leanne? If you ask a man a question.
No, that's not what I said. I said interrogating. I said interrogating. Interrogating. So if I ask you,
are interrogating.
How did we get here?
He's being
and listen,
that's Brenda like to fight, man. That's Brenda the Pitbull.
Hey, so when you watch when people watch 50 Shades of Grey, well, why you watch that movie? It's sexual in nature. They're doing sexual things. Why do you watch that? What's the point? I'm not. I'm going off what you said. If you like,
what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
You watching 50 Shades of Grey? I read the book.
Okay. So that book is even more sexual than the movie. So now you're negating the fact that this book is a sexual book because it's doing sexual acts.
It's sexual. I did not say it wasn't sexual.
Okay then, so now we're discussing why are you reading that book that's sexual because we're sexual, and that book is sexual. Why are you reading it?
Really? That
Yeah,
feels
you
like an
said
interrogation, and it feels like a judgment.
it
I can't
is.
believe it.
Exactly. That's why I wouldn't do it.
I
See,
can't believe it.
exactly. Exactly. That's what you did. So all I'm saying is that don't interrogate people on their. You don't have to interrogate people on things.
Nobody's
Right.
interrogating anybody. One
Hey.
question was not an interrogation.
Not what you said. You can play it back. Leanne, play it back for us so she can see
Tell them what I said, Leanne.
so you can see what she said.
Leanne
Wow,
said,
This
fellas.
feels very hostile tonight. Very hostile.
We're seeing Brenda kink shames for one. That
Lies. Lies we
Porno.
tell.
she want to know why you watch porno.
It's
How you
nothing
came
but
to-
lies here, y'all.
How you came to know porno?
I did not ask that question.
What's your favorite kind of porno? Like,
Really?
why do you watch babysitter porn? Like, it's gonna be like now it's gonna be those type of questions.
Extra. You're so extra. So extra.
"Oh my goodness." See,
Okay, so now let's think about this. A lot of people are dating. When you date more than one person
it's dating.
at a time. Dating.
Do you? The question is, do you?
Yeah, should you or should you just date one person at a time?
You should date multiple people,
Okay, tell me why.
because what if that first person or that one person doesn't meet your needs or want to be anything or go anywhere? This way you already have yourself set up to someone else who, so you have options.
For options. She said for options.
Hey Jojo.
I'm not against it.
Uh-oh. You hear that? You hear that? You hear the time? What are you?
Say it again.
What are you then?
I said I'm not against dating more than one at a time.
Okay, so when it comes to sex,
Say it again.
when it comes to sex, is the food has good.
Wait, you said whoa. You said dating. Now we're talking about sex.
Also, dating don't lead to sex. Dating don't lead to sex.
No, I wasn't thinking dating is sex.
No, so dating doesn't lead to sex.
He said dating doesn't lose sex.
It can. I mean, it can. But
Okay.
it's
No, it does. Dating
But if you're dating,
does lead to sex.
You said multiple people, but I didn't think sex was involved.
Nah, cause somebody's being ditched before we even get to the sex stage. So
Got
it
it.
don't even matter.
Right, that's right. But dating does lead to sex. That is a fact.
It can.
Not-
Okay, what are you
Not
talking
all
about?
day.
Not all dating leads to sex, but it can.
Exactly.
hold on. Hold
So
on.
that's what I'm talking about. I want you to listen. So second of all, now,
What are you talking about here? How is he getting
no,
snappy with himself?
What's in that red cup?
Yeah.
What is in the
Yeah.
red cup?
yeah. So you need to learn. But so now, this is my
Let
question.
me go get some more. I'll be back.
No, wait. This is the question. If you're
I want to be
dating,
on the same page with
say
you.
say you're dating 3 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you start to you're feeling all 3 people. When you start dating and you feeling the person, and obviously if you like a person, sometimes sex happens. Can you have sex with multiple people you're dating with, or if you start having sex, or you stop dating other people? What happens? Or how do you know? How do you cut off the other people when you?
Oh, no, I can't answer that.
I mean, it's a conversation that happens.
Is it, Leanne, is it really a conversation? Have you ever had the conversation where you cut off either one other person or whoever else to be with the one person?
No.
Tell me what
Right. I know it's supposed to be a conversation, but I've never got to the conversation.
Never.
Really? You just
Right. Because sometimes when you're dating multiple people and they're all pretty decent, if they're all kind of dope, you just get caught up. Now you're dating them and you're liking them all. You know what I mean?
you sleeping with them all?
Yes.
Most likely.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's very difficult sometimes. And like Vaughn said, eventually one or two may fall off and you end up with one that you really like.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what. That's why it's for me.
Talk about why you would have, or a man would be having sex with 2 and 3 women.
No, let's talk about why women have sex with 2 or 3 women. Vaughn. Before you go there, women have sex with 2 or 3 men. What are we talking about here?
Let's talk about men having.
No, let's talk about people having sex. This is serious.
People having sex.
Women have sex as well with multiple niggas.
Oh.
So let's talk about that. How many men a week? How many men a week is too many for a woman to have sex with a different man? How about that question? Let's answer that question.
Listen, I only have sex with one man, so I can't say, I can't really answer all these questions.
You never had sex with 2 different men in 1 week?
No.
Year, month, okay, it's good.
2 different men in 1 week?
Yes, Brenda, 2 different men in 1 week.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, we podding right now. Leanne, have you ever had sex with 2 different men in 1 week?
What is this questioning?
This show is going awry. Like, this is wild.
Look, it's very easy. I have had sex with 2 different women in 1 week.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's
It's what?
different.
So you're saying what I'm saying is true, and you guys gotta lie about it. Hey, Vaughn, I hear it. You get it? They can't.
Mm-hmm.
They said if it happens, we can't say it. Right. If it's
good.
It's not like I've never done it, but still, we don't need to ask those
listen.
questions.
Yeah, we do need. But let's take it off us. Have you known anybody any women who had sex with 2 different men in 1 week?
No, not the people I hang with.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Wow. Wow.
I'm sorry. Leanne got me out here cussing. I can't believe it.
Leanne got you out here cussing.
How about you, Brenda? Have you ever known anybody?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Women,
Yes, you know.
women know women that have had more than one man in one day. Because all of y'all know
Right.
one crooked ass. Y'all all know one friend. Y'all got that one girl y'all know.
One in one day. I gotta think about that one.
Vaughn. It's not that one friend, okay? It's the one friend they want to talk about, but they were sneaking around doing it too. They were
Ronnie
sneaking around doing it
says-
too.
Ronnie
so you're
says,
not talking about me and Leanne. You're just talking about women, period.
In general, women in general. Right, Leanne, we got it.
Okay.
Ronnie says, yes, they do. I know they do, and had twins. One twin was
One man. Yep.
And the other was by the other
one
guy.
dude, and
Yeah.
the other.
Listen, and the only reason she got caught because she had twins. Other than that, she would act like she didn't know she was with both of them. See, like you said, and this goes back to what Brenda talked about earlier, where women are looked at differently if they are said to do things like that. I do agree. Men will look at sometimes women differently if they do the same thing men do. But I know women, rock like men sometimes.
And it was,
Yeah, I agree. There are some women like that. Like, yeah.
Right, and there's some men like that.
Not the
In general.
women I know.
most of them.
Get the.
All I know is sanctified women. You understand me?
What?
Hey, Don't you know?
I was
Electricity
raised this
goes
way.
through.
Let me tell
Electricity goes
you.
through phone. Yeah, electricity goes through phones.
Oh, okay.
Don't get us all electrocuted because you over here
Right.
playing the guy face in 2024.
Sanctified. Okay.
Even so, it's very interesting that women can't be honest about certain things, but I understand why, because they do get looked at very differently, right?
So
Some women, or some women can't be honest.
most women are honest. You know what? I'm going to say 99% of women are honest
What do you
and
base? What do you base? Are honest?
aren't honest. Aren't
What do
honest. You
you
know
base
why?
that on?
A
I'm gonna
lot
What,
of
base it off.
women.
how
Wait,
do you how do you arrive at that percentage?
I can base it off of this one question. How many people you had sex with?
Yeah.
I can't.
Ronnie says,
This
Look,
is so
when,
bizarre.
when the camera stopped working and everything, it was like,
This is so bizarre.
Go ahead, Leanne. What did Ronnie say?
Ronnie said, okay, two men in the same one.
in the same week.
I
In
think
a
so.
sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, like I said, that's why I know women aren't honest. Because you ask that question, 99% of them gonna lie. 99% of
They're
them.
gonna lie, and you're the detector. You're the lie detector.
I no. Soon as they open their mouth, I know it's gonna be a lie. Soon as they say, you know what I mean? Soon as they say, I know they're gonna lie. I think I only met like one girl I felt was honest about that. And I really liked her after that, her honesty.
What's in that red cup?
Sprite or
What was
Sprite
in that
derivative.
red cup?
Sprite. I don't drink alcohol. I never drink alcohol. So that's Sprite.
How
Yeah.
often do you drink
Alcohol
Sprite?
is not good. Alcohol is not good for you.
It was all that was up there. So it was like, no, it was Starry. Starry, I think it was called. Starry. It's like a fake Sprite. Starry or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
It was
Exactly.
like it's like a fake Sprite. It's like
I got
asking a
you.
woman. It's like asking a woman what's her number, and you get a fake number.
Whatever. Yeah. I was always told. Whatever. Hey, girl, you know the rule when they tell you the number, right?
Yeah, add 100.
He said add 100. You at least multiply it by at least 3. By at least 3.
And that's being generous. That's
And
being
that's being
generous.
generous. In today's world, it's got to be at least 5.
Ronnie says, I'm the 1%.
And I
Oh,
believe it. I believe it. I believe Ronnie would be honest about that. You know what I mean? I think I would believe Ruth. Ruth is another person I would believe to be honest about that. That's because she was married since she was 5. Um,
the child bride.
yeah. So whatever she said, I'd be like, Ruth is telling the truth.
I can't.
Ronnie
But you know
says,
what's
I'm
funny?
drinking moonshine.
I need
Oh, we
some
get her.
moonshine.
We get her to sell anything. But the thing is, the thing is that you can't. The other reason you can't believe women because women just are better at keeping secrets. And like you ever seen The Best Man? She had sex with his best friend,
And
and
kept
she
that until
kept
he
it.
told.
He told. That's a woman for you. They will hold that secret until till ever. So, it's tough. It's very difficult to believe a woman. That's why you shouldn't even ask that question because you're not gonna get a real answer anyway. But
No.
that's how I know 99% of them are liars. Though that's how I know.
I can't.
You can't tell the truth. I
Your
know.
percentages. I can't with your percentages.
Okay,
I don't know
so
what they're based on.
I just asked a question and none of you guys can answer it truthfully.
What are you talking about?
Look at that.
Like what?
Listen,
And listen, mine is 1.
there you go. There you go. There you go. Hey, didn't I tell you lightning goes through phones?
Ronnie said, there are lie. They are a lie.
They are a lie.
They are moonshine. That's moonshine text.
Yes, that's what it
That's that moonshine. Yeah.
That's that good text.
Fingers.
That's that good text.
If that's the case, I've only been with 3 women my entire life. 3.
Mm.
Exactly, Vaughn.
Yeah, see, you gonna catch flames. You gonna burn from the inside out. You gonna
Listen, like I said, women cannot be honest. Now, and I think, and it's funny because men have a problem with that question too. But like I said, from my understanding, they usually lie up.
They lie up. Yeah, man.
They usually lie up. Women lie down because they lie down all the time. And men lie
You're
up.
crazy. It's been entertainment for entertainment purposes only, people.
And men lie up. So I do believe that men do because they feel like more of a man the more notches they have on their belt. You know, so which is very odd that they do that. That's just crazy. But you know, that's what they say. What they say for Vaughn? They say subtract so many from men. What do they say for men? For
men, I don't know. I think is men divided by 3?
Something
women,
like that, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Women you multiply by 100 and men you divide by 3.
Right.
Y'all funny.
And then when you multiply by 100, you're still probably off by 50.
Right. You gotta leave a little space.
Y'all funny.
You have to.
Women be kicking the wheels up. You never know.
So
Ronnie said men are lying. Oh my. They are pathetic liars. Men are the most lying people I know, okay?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, I agree.
So she talks to so she's around men that talk. Because most men ain't.
Yeah. Well, I was about to say, men, we learned tonight and other nights, men lie because women don't want to hear the truth.
Nice spin on that.
Really?
Well, no, it's the truth. Women, yes. If your man came home to you and he said he wanted a threesome, you wouldn't want to hear it.
Like you can say whatever you want to say, but the answer to that is no.
Right. So if you already have an answer for it, you're not listening. So why am I talking to you if you're not listening?
I answered it. What are you talking about? You just
right.
You want
if
to be
you have
of me.
if you have a pre-designated response to something, why have the conversation?
You asked the question. I heard it and I replied.
No, you didn't hear it. You already had a answer that was already ready. So you didn't hear it.
I can be ready. I can stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. Like
there you go. Which means he cannot have a conversation with you because you already had it and it's over.
Okay, and what?
Oh,
and this is why I'm leaving. That's why I'm leaving.
Listen, and that's why you're right.
Have a nice
stage left.
Right, and I'll leave Fido here with you.
That's why you gotta have.
I'm leaving no dog with me, okay? I do not want a dog.
We don't want no man. Mean. He gonna leave you being mean. If I say ask a question,
I wish you would. Happy 2025.
Ronnie says, I got a nephew who had 3 kids in the same year. He had all 3 in check.
Post it.
Well, at least he had him in check. So what's wrong with that?
That's what I'm talking about. They know the game.
I hope he got a good job because 3 kids at the same age, that's insane.
That's
but
insane.
It happens. It definitely happens.
He will lose one. He will lose at least one. One of them is going to break from the herd and drive him up the wall. At least one of them. Watch.
Wow. What would you do if you're married and your partner came home with a baby? Would it be like Fences? This is what we're doing now?
No, I'm gonna go get me a dog.
Okay.
And you go keep your baby.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Listen, I wouldn't even say that's a wrong answer. That sounds about right. If and it's really wild if your wife was pregnant and it wasn't yours. That's insane.
That's murder. I might lose it.
Yeah, yes, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. We couldn't be anything. We couldn't be out. That's terrible.
After you had a baby, I'm gonna send my girl cousins to beat you up. I'm gonna do all kind of petty stuff.
That's not petty. That's
I'm a
criminal.
small loser. Yeah, it's criminal.
Ronnie said.
I'm gonna do that sometime.
Ronnie said he do. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think about the money portion
Oh,
of
the
it,
money part. Okay, good, good. Yeah, because that's tough. The kids are
and
expensive.
ha 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 to what was just said.
Yep. Damn.
Wow. Wow. So yeah, so men can't be honest with women.
And women
Honestly.
can't be honest with men
Okay.
Okay, tell me more.
because
We like
two
y'all.
reasons.
Go ahead.
No,
Two
you're right,
reasons.
Leanne. You're right. Go ahead. I'm listening.
One, y'all also get butt hurt.
Okay.
Ego's out of this world.
I can agree.
And two, I haven't thought out two yet, but there's a second reason.
Well, I think it's the same thing, depending on what's asked. Because I know if my woman came home and said, she would have a threesome, we could talk about it. But if she said anything to do with any type of men, anything, we're not doing that.
Ronnie says true.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not having another man. No, and I wouldn't even want another woman, to be honest. But if she forced me to do it, I would just have okay.
Oh my God.
I mean, if I had to, right?
Yeah,
I would.
fixing
But
your
I'm
own.
Lies.
Twist my again. I've never been in a threesomes. I've been approached a couple times, and it's just not something that I felt like I wanted to do. It just wasn't for me. If my wife was like she wanted to do it, we could talk about it. I don't
We
know
can
how.
have an interrogation about it.
No, we could talk about it.
Oh, we
No
talk about it.
interrogation because she's bringing it to me. She's telling me what she wants.
Okay.
So I'm just saying we could talk about it, but I would definitely voice my apprehensions and my that really wouldn't be something that I would be into.
Oh, so you don't want what you want?
I don't. I don't. We don't have to want with each other.
In a relationship, so as I said before, sometimes you do things for the other person. It's not necessarily
Hence the conversation. But with something like that, I don't know if that would. If I'm not in the mood, then ain't nothing going down. Like, I ain't a woman. You know what I mean? I can throw some dish soap down there. We good to go. But for me, if my noodle ain't ready, if he a wet noodle, we ain't doing nothing. So if I'm not into that, then it might not. You feel me? This party can't get started if that's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It might not be something, even if I wanted to try for her, I'm like, yo, this is not working for me.
Got you.
Because it's not something I'm into. I'm into you, right? You're my wife. That's what I'm into. And so that would be the problem. That would be the apprehensions I've had with it. So yeah. So it may not be possible to happen. It may be something that's impossible to happen.
Got you.
But we would talk about it, and I would try to, because you want to try to meet your person's need within reason. You don't want to be, you don't want to lose yourself totally in somebody doing things that are way outside of your norm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, let's go to a bathhouse, let's go swing or whatever, that type of stuff. No, we're not doing anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But within reason, I'm gonna try to do what I can for my partner. You're my partner. And it's supposed to be me and you. So that means we have to try to do things to make sure we're good because it's only us. You know what I'm saying? So I would try to do different things. Like I try to take the trash out.
Stupid.
I try to remember to pick my clothes up off the ground. But
You'll be
again, I didn't ask you to pick them up. So if you pick them up, it's on you. I know where I left them at.
see.
You got another question?
Like what?
Like anything.
Oh, what you got?
I got tomfoolery.
Go ahead.
So
Let's hear some of your tomfoolery.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
no, I'm not saying nothing. It's on you. Go ahead. Go ahead. You said you had some tomfoolery. Why you picking
All
on
right.
me?
I wasn't picking on you. I thought you had something to say.
Oh, thank you.
You're
being-
welcome.
Go ahead.
Foreplay. How long does it last?
Until it stops.
Foreplay? No foreplay
Until it stops.
until it stops.
Until it stops.
And until she
How long
comes,
is too long? I mean, come on.
until she comes.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's usually when it's like, okay.
But again, I mean, foreplay is not an every time thing though either.
It's not?
No. If you're gonna be
Okay.
spontaneous and do some things that are spontaneous, it may not be a whole bunch of foreplay every time. That
Got
becomes
you.
routine. That becomes routine and boring.
Right. Which leads me to my next question. Quickie or long lazy sex?
Well, I don't never remember long lazy sex, so let's go to quickie. You know what I mean? So, but again, I think you need to mix it up. Every time can't be this drawn out thing.
Love scene.
It can't be. It can't be. And I think that women need to, initiate sex more.
Women need to.
Initiate sex more. Like when you don't do it, you become boring because it's all me doing it. So remember, I want to feel like you want me as well. But if I'm always doing, I don't feel wanted. It becomes routine. It's only I want it to be done.
Oh, the lightning went through his phone.
The lightning hit it. Got you with the lightning.
That was the lightning. See? Those lies come up with Darrell.
That was not a lie. See, he was being
Darrell.
honest. He was being
Sorry,
honest.
Darrell.
He was being honest and said, "This is what you got to
Oh,
do."
yeah. Lightning strikes you because you're honest, of course.
Yeah. See, your camera been going out all night. I ain't seen. See,
My camera has not been going out all night.
your camera. You look right now. You disappeared.
I'm going in and out of the camera. The camera's nothing's going on with the camera. I'm moving.
It don't matter. It don't matter when you leave. See, when you leave, that's it.
But the real left altogether.
Joe,
I'm still here. I was
go ahead, Lee. What's your last one, Lee? It's almost 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Y'all crazy, man.
What physical features turn you on the most? That's easy for me.
Mm-mm.
A beard. You got a nice beard. It is midnight. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Here. Where's Darrell?
Oh, there they go.
Fire.
There's so much noise in my apartment complex right now.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh yeah, I got the Cubans over here too. I know they about to get busy. Let me open up my door real quick.
Oh, they done started the fireworks over here.
Yep, they started over here too. See what the homie doing. Look, they outside. Happy New Year. Yep, there they go.
Happy New Year, Ronnie. Ronnie says Happy New Year, everybody.
New
Yeah.
Year. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Ronnie, for rocking with us
Yep.
for the year. Greatly
For the year.
appreciate you.
Definitely
Thanks for tuning into the shenanigans.
to the shenanigans, yes, of Brenda and Lee Little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have been doing anything in the world, but you chose to be here with us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for our online debauchery every week. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Look, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go over here and go run around to my neighbors because they are outside.
Okay.
All right.
All
I will
right.
see y'all. And you know, Daryl, they didn't probably snatch the phone from Daryl.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
Everybody have a good
Bye.
night.
Yep.
Bye-bye.